So I love Star Wars. I always have. I love The Mandalorian. I love Grogu. I hated this movie. And now, before I get into it too much, I admit I might be overthinking this and reading too much into things. And if you want some fun action set in the Star Wars universe, then this is that. And on that level, it was entertaining. But this movie is also deeply disappointing because this movie is just the absolute poster child for the very worst thing in the entertainment industry. Not woke, not AI, or even bad storytelling or wonky VFX, even though this has both of those. No, this movie it's a product of the mindset of product. Not art, not storytelling, product. The most cynical, detached, vapid, loathsome ideology in Hollywood that creates stuff like this is that movies are basically conveyor belt manufactured goods, just some commodity that people buy to kill time. And the intent isn't to create something profound or challenging or beautiful, it's to fill a screen for a certain amount of time. And they use this word for that, content. You've heard it, you know you have, I know you have. It's what studios increasingly label what they create, and I despise it. I mean, look, dude, a magazine article is content. A post on Facebook, a shopping list is content. Shakespeare isn't. Citizen Kane isn't. Star Wars isn't. Or at least it wasn't. And I can just picture, Kathleen Kennedy or Bob Iger or one of them saying, these characters have good ratings, they test well, and they sell merchandise. Give them something to do for 90 minutes and film it. Because that's how this film feels. Don't get me wrong, I wanted to love this. I was really looking forward to it. I said so in a recent video. And it really does have lots going for it. Lots of eye candy and big explosions and spaceship battles and cute merchandisable characters and fan service character callbacks and like everything that you'd put on a spreadsheet if an AI was making the formula for what to add for a successful movie. The corporate mandated success indicators are all there, and it's a perfectly entertaining film. But it just feels so plastic and honestly pointless. And it breaks my heart to say that. I mean, how did it move the Star Wars galaxy along? How did it change the Republic or the Outer Rim? How did it change Mando's life or Grogu's? What happened here that matters at all? What even happened? The characters went to some places, did some things, and then went somewhere else. That's about it. It's just a day in the life. It would be one of the less impactful episodes in the TV series. It really is. Here's a company allocated amount of that thing you like, open wide, and I'll shove it down your throat for a while. Until you consume some more later. Star Wars has a long history of just being better than that, being groundbreaking cinema with heartbreaking storytelling that felt like it was made by someone who had something to say about good and evil, freedom, fascism, fatherhood. And that's been less and less the case since the Disney buyout. And I can't help but feel that this is the end. The soul seems to have gone. It's done. There's very much a final nail in the coffin feeling here. And I don't mean no more Star Wars. They're going to carry on creating content. What I mean is no more of what it was. And for all I could have said about the nerfing of the Hutts in this movie, which does happen and is awful, or the sometimes cringy dialogue, or the plot armor that makes Beskar look like paper, that's all just detail. The big picture here is so much bigger. In Disney's eyes, clearly, I'm no longer a fan, and neither are you. We're just consumers. Our role is just to buy the latest batch of minutes of space entertainment adventure show with market-approved characters and algorithm-induced plot lines, and not require anything to love, to believe in, to belong to. That's just, it seems it's gone. My friend, if you wanted to know what Star Wars would look like when produced by a corporation instead of a creator, here it is. It's not profound, it's product. It's not brilliant, it's not important, it's not a creation, it's content. And it might just be me thinking this, but Star Wars deserves more. And fans deserve more. And speaking of fans, shameless plug time, this is Ex Uno Communitas, and we discuss sci-fi here. This is the community channel for Ex Uno, a new cinematic universe where the audience gets to contribute, create, and even own the mythos, own the mythology itself. Something Disney would never offer, but looking at this movie, maybe they should. So check out the website. Tell me if you agree or disagree with my little rant here. Give us a like, a share, maybe a subscribe. Join the conversation. It's waiting for you. See you next time, and thank you for listening.